Good morning or good afternoon. Hey, this is Chef Johwan. I'm coming at you. Hey, and this is a message for my OGs in the restaurant business. My chefs, my prep cooks, my line cooks, restaurant managers, kitchen managers, shift leaders, inspiring MOD trainers. You know the code. You know the code. MOD, you know the jargon too also. Listen. To be an entrepreneur in this restaurant business is extremely hard. A lot of times we get advices from people that friends and family that's not in the business. Sometimes it comes across like, man, you should just get your own, and you have the talent to do it. You know you have the education to do it. You know you have the passion to do it. But the drive to do it and the know-how is where it gets difficult. You know, it gets real difficult. And I'm just speaking from my experience, and I'm coming on this YouTube. I'm gonna post a couple videos on getting started, and I have aspirations too. I have my own brand of hot sauce out. It's called 716 wing sauce. You can check it out on my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at 716 wing sauce, at 716 wing sauce. And that's what I chose to do. I chose to come up with a product that I could bring to the market to help me to start getting some friction going, to start getting some positive momentum going. And it took almost 2 years to get it going, and it's finally getting going. But to get me out of my day-to-day grind, the rat wheel, getting in that wheel and running, and you're trying to be the best kitchen manager you could possibly be, and you're trying to be the best chef, because everybody's telling you're working in shifts, and you're 65 plus hours a week, and everybody's telling you about the last chef that was in the building, and what the last chef was used to do, and what the other guy used to do, and you chasing these ghosts. I'm driving, heading over to Sam's to get this new Sam's car, but I'm just letting you know that you can do it. You can do it. I'm saying it one more time. You can do it. You just got to figure out, man. They say to eat an elephant, man, you got to take one bite at a time. To eat a pie, you got to take one bite at a time. You got to break that thing down to the smallest denominator. And you have to work on that part. Me, I've been trying to get a food trailer for the longest, but I keep just running people's restaurants. And I'm very successful in the restaurant business. Highly successful. And I'm highly compensated too, also in the restaurant business too also. So I'm not hurting on that part. I can always get a job. I always can pick up catering gigs. I always can pick up second gigs, like in the business. Like, so it's not like you're not making money in the business. I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about us as a community of chefs, kitchen managers, shift leaders. Like, you can make more money. You can do different things like that. But a lot of times the want to is the hardest part, right? So just follow me on this journey. I'm gonna start with this pop-up tent, and I'm gonna get this thing popping. I got probably 15 events scheduled from right now. So let me give you the date. It's let's say the month of April all the way to the month of July, and I'm gonna rock that sucker. And I'm gonna still work my shifts on the job, and I'm gonna work around it. And effort is how we're gonna build this sucker. And you follow me on this journey. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a wild one. You're gonna watch me purchase some different things. You're gonna watch me acquire some different things that's within my budget. Like, you're gonna watch me not go to the bank and sit down and say, can I get an SBA loan? You're gonna watch me not go to Wells Fargo and say, can I borrow this on my house? You're gonna watch me effort. And that's how you can do it. I know sometimes you hear people shaking and rocking and rolling. You're like, oh, I can't do that. And my credit's messed up. I had 2 repos on my credit. I just can't go in there. You can do it, bro. You can do it, sister. You can do it. If it takes you to go on Facebook Marketplace and buy one grill, you buy one grill, and you get that sucker popping. And if you can't get the nice marquee tent, you don't worry about it. You go get a tent. Listen, I'm not trying to preach to you, but the Bible says your gifts will make room for you. Your gifts, not my gifts, your gifts. So you got to get out of that. The Bible never said that you got to make sure the signs are great, the marketing is great. The Bible says your gifts. It didn't say you have the best equipment. They say David went against Goliath. They said Goliath came out there with a sword, shield, helmet, breastplate. The Bible says Goliath was prepared for battle. They say David walked out there with a slingshot. And then they laughed at him. They say, you bring this boy to fight me? And then they say, you know what, little boy, you may want to take my shield. David says, nah, I'm good. You want to take my sword? David said, nah, I'm straight on that. I'm good on that. I got this slingshot and these 5 smooth stones. So I'm telling you, you get your business together. You get your business plan together. Walk me through this journey. And we can do it together. But what you have to do, you have to start. You have to start. And let the chips fall where they fall. And if you can only get a fry basket today, you get a fry basket. And you start with a fry basket. And you put that in your garage or in your storage unit or up under your bed. And then the next week after that, you look for, maybe you need a generator because you know you're going to need to power some lights. And you start searching. And you look at your margin, your budget. And if you got to go work at Burger King overnight when nobody sees you in there working, you do that. But you have to do something. But what happens, what stops us, we've already picked and choose what we do and what we don't want to do. Because it doesn't look as sexy and it doesn't look as good. But it doesn't look like what everybody else is doing. So you don't see it working. If it costs you, let's say, $2,000 to get a full pop-up tent, tables, chairs, fries, grill, your sanitation equipment, cost you $2,000. Boy, let me tell you something, girl. Let me tell you something. You go get your behind at McDonald's for 2 months. Go get that equipment. Quit McDonald's. Get your licenses and set up on the side of the road, and you get to rocking. 2 months. But you can't make any excuses, and you can't look at what everybody else is doing. No, you're not going to make no money on no pop-up tent like that. If you go finance everything, you're not going to make no money because you got to pay that money back. You're not going to make no money. And that's why 80% of the food trucks people be popping off and they be failing. You know why? Because they're carrying debt with them. So when they sit on the side of the road, they still got to make a $2,000 payment at the end of the month. And all of a sudden, 6 months later, they got to sell the truck because they can't afford the truck. And they're going to tell you, they're going to say, it's slow. It's slow. You know, people wouldn't come into it because they didn't like my food. They didn't like what I was cooking. No, bro. No. You got debt. That $2,000 was kicking in that profit. Because if you kept that $2,000, you'll be like, I'm at least making $2,000 a month. And you can figure out some different things. You can shake a different type of way. You can make some adjustments. You can say, you know what, I'm at least making this $2,000 at the end of the month because I don't have no debt. Maybe let me pick up another side job so I can actually meet some more different people, find some more different events, join a chamber of commerce. There's different things that you can do. Nah. You want debt because you're impatient. Put some effort behind it. You can do it. Let's go, chefs. You see the gray on my beard? I'm talking to my old school cats. You can do it. Young people, you can do it too also. But my grown OGs in this restaurant business that's giving your life to the business, blood, sweat, and tears, calluses on your hands, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Follow me on this journey. I got chicken wing competitions I'm going into. I got pop-up events I'm going into. Ride with your boy. Ride with your boy. This is a motivation. Let me tell you something. You can do it. 716 wing sauce, baby. It's up under the brand Chef Johwan. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, Chef Johwan, you can see it. Ride with your boy. I'm not trying to look perfect. I'm trying to keep it OG. 100%. You can do it. Get the smallest denominator. Don't look at nobody else. They say all those great horses that run on that Kentucky Derby, they train, they have blinders on so they can stay focused on the goal. Let's get focused. Let's man up. Let's woman up. You can do it. This Chef Johwan, I'm signing out. I got a lot of videos coming at you. I appreciate you watching. Thumbs up. And if you want to try the sauce, go into the description down below. 716 wing sauce. Type it up. Those wings, that's wing sauce. It's so good, brother. You can either put it on your grill, fry. You can use chicken tenders. I've seen people post videos with chicken tacos, steak tacos. People loving it up. 716 wing sauce. It's going to change the way you like wings. If you're a true buffalo wing fan and you like the bar scene, the buffalo wings, spice and stuff like that, order your bottle. You will not be disappointed. You will not disappointed. Like I said, hit that description down below. 716 wing sauce. Go on the website. Right now it's selling at walmart.com, Temu, and on the website. Let's go. Support your boy. Chef Johwan signing out. Thank you. This is my first video, so I got a lot more coming.